Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing my first episode, and I thought, why not to do my first official one where I've got a whole setup and stuff to do. Why not do one that kind of is a do's and don'ts of solo queuing in Heroes of the Storm. Now, the game we're about to watch here, I'm gonna pause it just for a second. So. Actually, one second. Okay, so in this game, I was playing as Gazlowe. I am this character right here. So, in this game, it's the Haunted Mines. It's kind of probably my least favorite map, but I thought this episode I should just show off what's going on and talk to you about some of the comments that went on in this match. It was, I don't know, I had a good time playing it. It was fun, but I just thought it was really funny how much people rage over stuff. And the person in this video, because I'm on the blue team, one of the people, he was raging really bad, and then I became friends with him. So anyways, let's get started. Okay. So we have Nova, Zeratul, Gazlowe, Raynor, and Sylvanas, and they have Illidan, Anub'arak, Li-Li, Zeratul, and Zagara. So initially we're just just getting started. Not much happening. It's pretty boring, but I just thought that I should load this up so you guys, if anyone watches this, can basically find out what you're not supposed to do when it comes to this. Like not raging at people, because it's not worth it. It's 100% not worth raging at someone. So anyway, so here I went to try to take the watchtower. They all jumped and made sure to take it, and then I just went back and took it. So anyway, so here we go. We've got 3-man gank on top. There's 3 people up here. It does not really work out because the people that are trying to gank so it's me, Zeratul, and Sylvanas. Down here, it's going to be Raynor versus Li-Li and Zagara, which is not a good matchup. Now, up here, this matchup's fairly okay. And then there's Nova, who is pretty much useless in lane. I'm sorry to say, she's definitely a ganker. But anyway, so in this match, we're playing, and I just keep coming back, setting up turrets, all this good stuff. Now, nothing really happens in the initial part. Like, we all kind of keep to ourselves. Not really any kills down here. There's this we're going, and nothing's really going to be happening. But we're doing what we can, trying to keep a push. I'm constantly using my turrets down here. It's going okay. Could be better, could be worse. It's a bit hard to go up against Zagara and Li-Li, because Li-Li can heal and Zagara can. Now there you go, you saw Sylvanas die, and then here we go, Anub'arak died from me, and then here I am taking on all of them, and then there we go, we had Nova coming in, and then there you go, we do a full team, we do a cleanup there. Now bottom's still being pushed hard by their Zagara, who is beating them. Now they're going into mines. Now I'm pretty low for my fight, I'm trying to just get out of here. Leave my turrets to try and push the lane. I go back. Now I'm thinking, fairly certain that my team can handle themselves. But little I know that Sylvanas is going to pretty much get ganked on by their whole team. And while this is going on, Zagara is pushing. And then my whole team kind of goes in one by one. That's what happens, and then they get all the skulls. Now what I do is I'm right here. My plan was I'm just gonna take the mercs. If they're not gonna, if I get them now, then we don't have to fight over them, and we get them, and they're fighting for us. Now, obviously, while this is all happening, Zeratul came out and died, basically leading to defeating. And I'm here doing my thing, and if you watch inside, we've got Raynor and Nova, who are going in and just suiciding and just giving them more XP rather than just letting them have some skulls. And because the first golem, you cannot lose in the first golem. Sure, it snowballs, but you cannot lose in the first golem. So you should be just focusing on XP and getting that ahead. Okay, now next thing. That's me. I made my first comment. I said, it's first goal and relax. Because they were putting too much focus on trying to go in there. And all it did was feed them more XP. And so I just took my time, getting mercs. Now, me and Raynor had a smart idea. It was not go for objectives after we were already losing in there. So I was like, why? What's the point of this? And they just kept spamming and getting upset at me about this. So anyways, I just did my thing and just went for our siege giants to take on this whole thing. Now, this is Zeratul. He's trying to decide if he wants to come in and attack me, but he realizes he shouldn't and just goes for a kill on Raynor. And pretty much just lose that. Now see, what happens here is the problem is we have Sylvanas and Zeratul deciding to push rather than defend when we needed them for defense. Okay? It might have been okay if we had pushed, like Sylvanas had pushed, and then and Zeratul went down here to help us gang. But instead, we got the three of us fighting 4 and fighting a larger golem. And then we got that. We lost our fort. We lost Raynor. And it's just whatever. So we started losing that. Yeah, sure, Sylvanas and them get a new Barak, but we also needed them for defense. Anyway, so this is what happens. They have a weaker golem, they do that, and then instead, now we have to defend. And in truth, if they had just come back, Zeratul at least, had come back and defended with us, we probably might have been okay. But anyway, so Zeratul, if you're reading the chat, is just going berserk. He's using my comment about relaxing as his, just constantly harassing me about it. And then Nova breaks into it, and it's funny. During this match, it's just, I'm like, there's no reason to be getting upset about this. And a lot of the reason we're down 2 levels is because everyone freaked out. Anyways, so we're playing, they're freaking out. We finally get Zeratul. We're fighting in a pre-10 level. So anyway, so we got Zagara pushing top. We finally got a break there, but it's still... Here we go, we get Illidan, which is good. I'm in the back trying to do this, and then it's still... And then I go back in thinking my team's gonna fight with me, and apparently nobody's fighting, and so I died. And then we lose to... Finally get her. The game's pretty much over. I mean, that game, the fight. So we finally caught up in levels. We had our level 10s. We made it okay. And then it's just... And then this. Everyone starts going on a, oh, they're making fun of my relax. So, even though we're even on levels, yeah, sure, they're one level ahead, but that doesn't mean anything with talents. So anyways, it's 3/4 to 3/4, 8 kills to 12. It's not too bad, but it's not being, it's pretty... And then it's pretty much, guys, the whole reason I'm uploading this video of this game is to just show you that raging does not help the team. By you raging, you're making it worse for everyone. I'm not even joking. I would have gone, I mean, honestly, that's the truth. They kept harassing me, and so I was like, I'm not gonna go in mines, I'll just steal their giants and do that. But there's no point in me going in mines when I'm being harassed by this. Yeah, and then there's that, and then they just kind of split off and stuff. And then, you know what I did? I went over here, and I started doing this on my own, and I took those giants, and I took this. And I did what I could. I took Robo Goblin, trying to do my best. I got that. She's pushing. Zagara just pushes way better. I got these giants taken down here. And they're trying to defend, and these, if you look down the mines, they're taking all the mines. It's just the way it happens. Now, I took down their forts, so I made it at least even forts. Now, Zagara went back to fight me, and then we got Zeratul coming after me. And then up here, they're doing that. Rainer's taking those golems with Sylvanas. We got Illidan preparing for our golem, which... And then it just continues with Rainer and Zeratul. Now, spoiler alert, guys. I do become friends with Zeratul, even though he was the Rager. Like, he's literally the reason why, like, I just stopped caring about this game. Anyways, so... But I became friends with him after he admitted his raging, and I was like, you know what, that's a good reason to become friends with him. So anyways, so we got Zeratul down here just nuked Rainer, that's usual, and then we got Illidan basically one-shotting ours. Actually, what did he take? He took for talents. He took... Oh, he didn't take Seasoned Marksman. Zeratul took Seasoned Marksman. Anyway, so we're trying to stop it, at least I'm trying to. And then there's this, Zeratul just being an annoying bitch. Sorry for the cuss word. But anyways. So we just stop it, and then we're just... And we got Zeratul doing that, where rather than just... It was not a good time. We're almost doing this. Fight's going okay. It's 4 versus 4, but then turns into 5 turns into 4 versus 3 right there. And then we got that. And it's just... And Zeratul's continue to rage at us. We're down 2 levels. It's 10 kills to 18 kills. 1 fort to 2 forts. Or 2 keeps, my mistake. Anyways, it doesn't help when Zeratul's just constantly not. And then Rainer is using my relaxed term rather than being the anything better. So the game, there we go. Zeratul got nuked, and now it's 5 versus 4, and we're all backing off, and we're low. And then we got that, where we got her, so it was worth it. But anyways, and then now we're fighting against... got him, then it's 2 versus 3. And it's a Cigar and Illidan and Zeratul, which are great assassins. And the mines are about to come up, so we're gonna probably lose in the mines because they're opening up. Anyway, so I go over here. I'm like, I gotta defend, and then, but something I want to emphasize, guys, is Zeratul and Raynor, and pretty much the whole team, except Sylvanas, which I don't get mad at her. Pretty much the whole team, because I did not come in the mines the first time, literally blame me for the loss. I still became friends with Zeratul, but I'm just like, guys, it's, number one, besides the fact it's a game, okay, don't rage. Like, it's pointless, you know. I mean, besides that, it's like this, guys, it's raging at people doesn't help the situation, okay? It just makes it worse. You know, he made me not really care about this game or want to win. Now, in the mines, we got this. Zeratul's attempting. There we go. Nova finally got that. Got Zeratul. And then up here, Raynor got Mod. What are the scores right now? Oh, good. Everyone died. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. I've at least died once, but it wasn't bad of a score. Anyway, so back to the game. We got Nova down here in the mines. We've got... That's about it. And then Nubarak. Oh, was like literally looking for me. Anyways, so... Yeah, and then Zeratul and the rest of the team are just literally going after me like I'm the reason we're losing. Like, that's the whole thing about this that just makes it just funny. But anyway, so we're fighting and stuff, and I'm trying to defend. Oh wait, I take the back. I'm dead. My bad. So these guys down here, they go and they take all the golems. The rest of them. Anyways, so we're trying to defend, and then Ubarak's pushing, and then it's just, guys, all I'm just saying is that there was no reason to get upset at me. All I did, literally, it was the first golem. If we had just gone and defended with our golem, we might have actually been okay, but it didn't help that Raynor and Zeratul were both being harassing. And then, there we go, we just got they just had a strong golem and we had no defense. So that's just what happened. That's why I hate this map. It's so much about the golems. Like, literally, yeah, sure, you fight, but if you got a team that either, I mean, it gets to a point where it's literally either the golems win it for you, or you just rush the other team when they go try to get the golem. That's literally what it comes down to. There's no way. It's like either you win or you lose with one decision. It's not even about, I mean, like, guys, that's why I hate this map. I absolutely hate this map. This is my least favorite because of the fact where you don't even, like, it's this. You go down there, you try and fight for the skulls, and then they go and rush your core. If you stay up there, then they go down there and they get all the skulls, and then you have to deal with the 100 skull golem, which, with that bonus, you can't. Like, not even joking. Like, 100 skull golem right on your core, I do not believe you could stop no matter what. But, see, that's the problem. It just gets to a point where, like that, where you could just rush their core while they're down there and stuff, and it's just not fun. Anyways, thanks guys for watching my video. I'm sorry it was a loss, because I was on blue team. So red team won. They were better players. We had the two Ragers, Raynor and Zeratul. Zeratul, I became friends with him. Raynor, well, he just never talked to me. But anyways, they just kept making fun of me, just saying, relax, calm down. There's no need to get upset. So anyways, it was a short game. We didn't even have a teammate at level 20. But just like I said, guys, you know, this is solo queue. Don't rage. I mean, it's not good for your health. There's no reason to do it, and it does not you know, me personally, I don't play well. Like, literally, I force myself to play worse when people are raging at me. Because it's that. There's no fun, so why try to win when I know I'm gonna win? They're not helping me. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and Frank Bojango will see you again in the next video. Bye.